And what's going on, everyone? My name's Dom, and this is the Complete and Circuit Podcast, episode 48. As you know, I got good friend One Ball here. I'm just kidding. This is Joe.
What's going on?
And we have, this was a request from Mr. Willow. So, I called it. Anyway, we have the wonderful Aaron as well.
Hello.
And so we got a big crowd. We got 10 people right now. We got 10 people.
Hey,
what's going on, guys? How are you? Okay, so we got some stories for you. We're going to get into it. Aaron's going to be introducing the stories because that works better. And so, Aaron, what you got for us?
Okay, so our first story today is the new Valve gaming hand called the Steam Deck, which is supposed to like rival the Switch. It's going to start at $399, and then it's going to have a micro SD slot for extended storage, and it can play your entire Steam library at the tip of your fingers. And they announced it today. It was rumored, and I think we did kind of talk about it at one point, but it is official now.
Yeah, this just got sent to me by Brandy earlier today. And so I have not gotten a chance to fully look at this thing, but I heard it was trending on Twitter.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, it's clearly a Switch competitor. I don't know. Joey, I mean, look at this thing. What are your thoughts on this thing? Because it's like, it's ugly. I'm not going to lie. Like, that's the first thing I get.
I'll get into that in 1 second. I don't know. I think we're having audio issues.
Yeah?
According to the chat, I don't know if maybe I'm misreading it.
Or screwed up audio. Chipmunks here. No chipmunks? What do you mean chipmunks?
Wait, like that one time where we sounded really weird?
Hold on, let me see. Oh, yeah, no, it's super high pitch. We got chipmunks again? Are we chipmunking? Oh, we're chipmunking. Okay, hold on 1 second. Hold on, I know what that is. Are we chipmunking?
Mike is freaking out.
Hold on, if we're chipmunking, that is...
Really funny.
We might have to, hold on. Of course we're chipmunking, because that's just how that's going to go, isn't it?
We should have just let it go.
I mean, if we're chipmunking...
I mean, why not?
This is... I'm like sweating over here. Hold on. Are we Joey, can you turn your phone up for a second? Let me hear this thing. Hold on.
I turned it
Sorry,
off on my
guys.
phone.
Give me...
Hold on, I got my iPad going.
We should have just let it go. I mean, if we're chipmunking... this is... I don't know what to do here. You know what? We're just going to chipmunk. Okay, never mind. We're just going to chipmunk. I mean, that's just how it's going to be. You guys are going to get the chipmunk show.
I am high
Is
on
that
helium.
okay with everybody?
I mean, as long as that's okay. Joey sounds normal.
Fuck that guy.
Oh, my God.
Oh,
that's
I
funny.
mean, Sam, hi.
Yeah. Sam is in the chat, everyone. For a moment, suspected that there was a helium leak in the building or some shit. Okay, so hopefully you guys can bear with us. I don't know what happened. Why is there a chipmunk? Hold on, let me...
So funny.
Yeah, it's chipmunking. It's chipmunking and it's hitching. Okay,
Way to go.
well, you know what? I have no... Okay, this just threw everything out. Okay,
How did we fix it from last time?
okay, the way to fix it is we'd have to stop the stream. That's the problem.
Oh, I see.
Because, you know what? Hold on. I have one other trick. Hold on, guys.
Hey, Aaron, you got a compliment on your shirt.
Oh,
You did. You
Thanks.
guys talk to the chat. Hold on. Hold
it's
on
one of my
1 second.
favorites.
Miss Chaz Lynn said, I like your shirt.
Let's see.
Yeah, he's got his tongue sticking out.
Let's see what we can do here. So
Chipmunking the circuit.
it's this. If you look at the input.
Okay,
Is that better?
That should hopefully do it.
Okay. Hold on, people. Hold on. I think are we back now?
Does the stream restart itself on the same link?
There we go. We're not chipmunking anymore. We're here.
Woohoo!
We're good. Okay. All right. Sorry about that, guys. So sorry. Okay. Oh, hold on. That's from...
Yes.
We'll get it right one day. We had
One
two.
day.
We had two good ones. That
You had one job.
I know.
One
It's impossible. I don't know why it does that. It's a weird. Anyway, okay. Fucking thing aside. So we got the Stream Deck thing here. Mm-hmm. I mean, let me pull this up on Twitter because what were people saying about it exactly? Like, what was the overall consensus? Were people excited? Because I'm willing to bet people probably were digging this thing because of the whole OLED thing. I don't know if you saw what people were saying with the Switch OLED all week, Joey, but people are pissed. Manny's not the only one. There are a few people that are like, you know what, I'm going to get it. It's awesome, blah, blah, blah. And then there are people just like,
I got it.
this 20 frame per second shit is just getting old. Let's see. I don't see anything. Yeah, people now are pre-ordering Nintendo Switch OLED. That went live today as well. We'll get into that in a second. I mean, I don't know. It's a cool device. Let's see how it does because this isn't the first time. And this is more of a PC gaming thing. So
I would buy it.
you get this? Oh, you know
yeah.
what?
Wait, where did my camera go? My camera disappeared.
Your
Hold
camera
on.
is- What do you mean
No,
camera?
it's just a frame. I am just a frame at the moment. How do I fix that?
Hold on. we're just off it today. You're just a frame, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? Watch this. It's because.
Oh.
There
we
you go.
go.
Okay, now you're in.
Okay.
Now we're going. Now we're 100%.
So-
We're good. There was a Modelo in the shot in the beginning, too.
So it would be perfect for me because I've been wanting to get a gaming laptop because there are so many games on Steam that I want to play, but they're Windows only and all I have is a Mac. But this is an option that costs like way cheaper than an actual laptop, and it does allow me to play all of the Steam games. And, well, I mean, that's to be seen because would it also play Steam games like Terra or Black Desert or something like that, like the bigger ones? Though those you need a keyboard for, so I don't know about that. But it's a good alternative to not having a laptop that plays Windows games.
And I mean, if you have a big Steam library and you want to play on the go,
Yeah.
what is this? I'm seeing 720p gaming.
So it has an
Oh, wow, it's pricey, too.
AMD.
Okay, AMD APU containing quad cores Intel, okay, blah, 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 16 gigs, blah, 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 64 gig, blah, I don't care. So the specs look decent. I don't know, we're going to have to continue to monitor this thing because this just happened today. And I know it was relevant because it was trending on Twitter. It was a whole thing. Brandy sent me this story. She wanted me to look over it. I didn't even realize it was that big of a thing. I didn't even know where it came from when she initially sent it to me.
China.
I don't know if you can. Yeah, screw it. I don't
It
care.
apparently,
You've said worse.
The battery apparently lasts 7 to 8 hours, or 5 to 6, depending on the game.
Not bad. We're going to look more into this, and we will get back to you guys on that one. Besides the weird technical difficulties, I'm like all jarred up right now. So let's. I wanted to. I wanted to go over. So, Joey, what have you seen anything? Aaron, have you seen anything? Have either of you guys seen anything on people's reactions to the OLED Switch thing? Because it's a bigger deal, and I know we're hard shifting here, but I just don't know enough about this thing to be able to really dig into it. And I know you didn't even hear
It's
about
a
this.
computer PSP. Done.
I mean, more or less. I mean,
There we go.
If you guys are interested in this device, what are people saying in the chat?
Technical difficulties with Joey. That's one thing.
That's but it's just part of the show, Joey. That's just what we do, and it's technical difficulties with you.
I know. And then he doesn't like the analog sticks.
He doesn't like the analog sticks up at the top. I mean, I guess yeah, it is weird because then you have to move your fingers off to the side to press the action button.
See, they made it for people that actually have man hands, and for people like you and Willow who have small hands, they can't use that device.
Chaz is saying Switch is better.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, yeah, I guess,
I
sure, because we know what it does.
Well, not to mention, this one has these weird, like, touch pads here, and I don't think that makes for a good gaming experience
It's
fully
yeah.
for, like, anything.
It's probably to simulate the mouse for like games. That
I mean, we
those-
can't
Well,
really
it's on
knock
both
it.
sides,
We can't
too.
knock it until we see it
This is
Like-
true.
This is fair.
actually working.
Yeah.
And we can knock it while looking at pictures, but that's not fair either.
Nah.
So
It's at the very.
until we see, I mean, and plus the fact this is geared to computer games.
Yeah, that's true.
It's not for like Nintendo. It's not like PSP. It's computer
right.
on the go.
I mean,
It's
you're
also
wrong.
huge.
So I mean, again, this is for people that have big hands. So I appreciate how huge that thing is.
I'm not going to let you dive down this path that you're trying to dive into.
What path am I driving down?
You know exactly what you're trying to do. You're talking about how big and how dark it is.
Wow. Keep talking.
No, I'm not going to do that anymore. So,
This is getting entertaining.
well, at the very, you know what? It's going to be interesting. So the Aaron,
The
So,
Aaron.
Aaron? Let's talk about the Aaron.
I am all
From The
fucked up
Verge.
today. There's no Manny today, so it just fucked. It just disbalanced everything. That's what it is. Manny is the balance
just
to the
blame
technical.
Manny.
I'm going to.
Blame him.
Okay, so I do want to get a little bit into, since people
The
are talking about
Aaron.
the Switch. This is obviously a direct competitor to the Switch, and then okay, Aaron, you managed to lock in your pre-order for the OLED Switch, right?
I did.
Okay,
Yes.
so we're
Regrettably.
yeah, we have to do it for the channel, so we're gonna be getting one of those.
It was like $380 after taxes, and that's way too close to 200.
A
400.
digital
I
PS4.
love how your mouth is dropping, but we got the fucking Nintendo Switch coming out with the same price range.
No,
Well,
no. The
I'm talking
Switch
about the
was
Switch.
the OLED Switch.
Oh,
She
sorry.
pre-ordered one today, and I guess
Okay.
apparently I didn't think. I thought it was.
Wait, she ordered one?
Yeah, she pre-ordered one. Yeah, we're gonna put it on
The
the,
white
channel.
one.
The white one?
Yeah.
Of course you choose one.
Well,
Well,
yeah,
you
it's
can
the
only
one
get it
that
in white.
distinct. No, you can't. Yes, blah 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 blah. You got me flubbing now. You can get it with
But
the
the other one's in the
original blue and red controllers as well, but why would you want to do that and not just get the white one, seeing as how the white
Racist.
one is what is like special to the OLED?
I mean, it's definitely special, alright. Needs a helmet, too.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
it might.
Joey,
Wow, that's also a really bad joke.
you
What?
know what you did.
Oh
okay.
my god, I'm getting yelled at.
So we're gonna
Yes.
be we're gonna
On
be
the
re-
show.
we're gonna be reviewing that. We're gonna be checking it out. We're gonna see if it's worth your time, worth your money, worth anything like that. I'm surprised that they're sold out, considering how much hate the damn thing got.
Yeah.
But Nintendo fans are Nintendo
Really
fans.
surprised. Look at what Xbox. Everyone's like, oh man, screw Xbox, and then it's sold out.
Yeah, but it's not like that's different from the new Xbox. Like this is the
It's also
Nintendo
a-
Switch.
Yeah, and there's a huge Xbox fan base, so if
It's-
the new Xbox
You got to
comes
also
out,
keep
then-
in mind, keep this in mind. There's a lot of people that probably didn't get the Nintendo Switch, the one now, and so there's people that are like, well, fuck it, let's get this one.
Now's their chance,
Yeah.
especially with the scalpers. There's a huge surplus. Yeah, that makes sense. No, I mean in that
And
regard.
that's probably why they're sold out.
And there was probably a bunch of people that were waiting out for the Switch Pro, thinking
Yeah.
that was going to come out. They
Yeah.
didn't buy a Switch, and now they're jumping on this. So, okay, from
Yeah.
that regard, that makes a lot of sense.
I did see several people in the comments of YouTube videos and polls and stuff like that that said that they weren't going to get it, but the people who did say they were going to get it were people who didn't already have a Switch.
And that makes sense. And the thing,
Yeah.
but again, more people are hearing this week. Most people use their Switch docked.
Yep.
Like the majority of
Yep.
people use their Switch docked. I was playing, so I just picked up Pokken, which is Pokemon Tekken. Joey, I'm having a lot of fun with it. No, don't turn away. Don't turn. Just hear me out, okay? It's Pikachu, but with combos, and it's a lot of fun.
Pikachu with combos.
It's a lot of fun, and I realized that Switch in portable mode is just not as good as Switch docked, mostly because of the Joy-Cons. So I get why people play the thing portable.
You really
Yeah.
pissed me off this week.
Why? What did I do?
Now we're talking about
Pokken.
Pokken.
It's Pokken.
And not just that, then you bring up Zelda.
Okay, hold on. But that is true. But that's a big thing. I never got to play a Skyward Sword.
Oh, that's
I
so
hope you get
sad.
lots of screenshots of that for clips.
I don't really
and-
care.
No.
Let her get screenshots for clips.
I was trying.
It's worth it.
I literally
It's worth
just
it for
tried
that?
to.
For that.
It's worth to put me down.
Yes.
Because I want to play Zelda.
Yeah. What are we, 2?
Yes.
Ah,
If it means I can play Zelda, yes. It's a good game. Screw you, Joey. And then
for little people.
Anyway, the
Don't fall.
he just like completely derailed my thought entirely. Like I lost every bit of mental capacity I had. Any focus, any like thought, it's all okay. So I am hoping.
Tell us what you're hoping.
You know what? Okay, we're gonna move on to the next story because I'm fucked here. I got nothing. I got fucked up from the fucking chipmunks I'm fucked up. There's a Modelo in the shot. Okay, there was in the beginning.
Here he goes crying again.
And I'm amazed Sam didn't say anything. Because I know him, and he would be like, of course, the intro's going to cut, and there's a Modelo in front of
Are you
Dom.
done crying?
No.
Can we please get to the story?
Now we're moving on to the next thing.
All about Dom. Go ahead, Aaron.
Yes, Aaron.
Wow.
My stunts.
Okay. So apparently the new Windows 11 update is going to... Are you okay over there?
There's just Sam in the chat. It's so distracting. I almost have to turn the chat off. He said, eat my stun spore.
Oh. Oh.
It's just funny.
Dom, can we be professional, please?
I'm trying. I'm
Jesus.
really trying. I'm really trying here. This is a tough show.
These
Okay.
people are
Okay.
watching the show now.
We got the next
Okay.
one.
So apparently, the Windows 11 update is only effectively going to be available for computers that have a certain part in it. And if you don't have that part, you can't run Windows 11.
That's a lie.
Well, it depends on how hardware dependent the thing is, but it's gonna make Windows 11. They're trying to pull an Apple here,
Yeah.
and it's not gonna work. That is,
I didn't do. I actually downloaded it on a PC laptop.
have you tried it?
That's what I'm saying.
Okay,
I did.
perfect.
I downloaded it. It's garbage.
Yeah.
It's literally garbage.
Is it that? What was it like? What did tell us
Okay,
about it?
So if you didn't you do it? You said you did it on the VMware.
Not yet. I downloaded it, and I haven't gotten a chance to install
Oh,
it.
okay. So I installed. So when you go to the start thing, it's garbled. It literally is just the settings is no longer. You have to literally type in settings to get to settings. What else was there? There was it's. I mean, granted, again, it's still developer mode.
Mm-hmm.
I get that, but it's very clunky. It's very, very clunky, and a lot of Windows people are going to hate it, because there's gonna be a big learning curve.
Is it that different?
Yes.
Did it feel like Windows in any way, shape, or form?
No.
Ooh. All right, I'm gonna have to.
It's not like Windows 10 is nice and smooth, right?
Yeah, yeah.
This is fucking clunky.
What? Okay, you know me pretty well.
You'll hate it.
I will hate it. Like even if I try to like
Let me put
objectively.
let me put it this way. I called out. I told Kelly's brother. I'm like, dude, I downloaded Windows 11. I haven't downloaded. You're gonna hate this fucking thing. He looked at it, tried it. He goes, I fucking hate this already. He only took 2 seconds for him to just be like, fuck this. Like he literally was just like, fuck this. It's really bad.
Oh boy.
It's really, really bad.
And especially if you need special hardware. Ooh, man, this is.
So, yeah, it's bad. What I noticed too was on my laptop, when I downloaded that thing, it was running at almost 3.6 gigahertz for no reason. I had no programs open.
With the clock speed.
Yeah, when you do control,
Yeah. The
control,
clock speed
and
was
you
up.
look
What's the base though? Because it can range. Was that the peak? Is
the
that-
peak was at 3.6, and then when I was looking at what was the number?
So it was running hard.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, when I looked at, there was a program running, and it was a Windows program, go figure, that was for making the thing happen.
Mm-hmm.
Once I turned it off, and then it kind of settled down. But it was like, Jesus Christ, if that's going to happen now, no wonder they're going to need fucking special hardware.
Yeah. Well, okay. What is there anything in here, Aaron, about that hardware? What is the specific piece that they mentioned in here?
So it looks like the biggest thing is just that it runs so hard that you need specific RAM to keep up with it.
Was it like DDR4? What kind of does it say anything? It looks like what?
It'll probably
Windows 8, Windows 10, 1 gig RAM, 8, 16. Okay, yeah, that's fine. And then, sorry, I know I just like jumbled that stuff off. That's for Windows 10. Windows 11 needs. I don't see any.
Well, let me put it this way. Also, with Windows 11,
Yeah.
so, like, the reason I said, Aaron, and it wasn't towards you, it was towards the article, and I said that's a lie. I'm using a HP ProBook.
Mm-hmm.
I was able to download Windows 11. I got it to run. that ProBook only has 8 gigs of RAM
Mm-hmm.
and like 228 gigs of,
Storage.
yeah.
Okay.
So, and it was able to run. Now, and it ran, like, there was no issues with the computer itself. What I mean by clunkiness from Windows 11 is just, it is clunky from the Windows.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just thinking to myself, I'm like, well, if I'm able to run it on this ProBook, that is maybe, I don't know how old it is. I know it's not like old, but I don't know if it's like a year or two old. If I'm able to run it on that, then what is this special hardware that they're talking about?
Yeah, I keep hearing about it, but I haven't heard specifically what it is. Windows will officially support 8th Gen Coffee Lake or Zen 2 CPUs and up. So basically, if you're 7th Gen or prior, you're not getting shit, is what that's saying. So it's based on the processor that you have. So this is some Apple shit.
Yeah, but the problem is that ProBook doesn't have a fucking great processor.
Yeah, but if it's 8th Gen or later, and I think they're up to 11th Gen. So what year was that ProBook made?
I don't know. I'm
if you had
2 or 3 years ago.
Yeah, it would probably have an 8th Gen because they're up to 11th Gen now, and Intel has been like spacing out those upgrades.
Yeah.
So I think 8th Gen may have even came out in like 2016.
I mean, I might have
2017.
that might be. You know what, Dom? I wouldn't mind. You know that desktop that we built for me? I wouldn't mind bringing it over here if you want to and see if we can debunk this, because that processor and that thing is older than 8th Gen.
Yeah, the one that I have in my old gaming PC is 2. The laptop is 2.
And we can do a video on that to see if we can run it.
Yeah, I could probably. Well, I don't know if I could. This isn't going to go well for them. This isn't going to go well for them.
There's a lot of people that are already saying, "Fuck Windows 11."
Well, especially because if people don't even like the thing, like, why even have it's a whole that you know what?
Well, because they're gonna make it where they're gonna up their prices on their laptops, and now you're gonna get these Windows 11. Then they're gonna do is no more upgrades for Windows 10. Then things are gonna start crashing even worse, and people are gonna get slow. And then eventually they're gonna force people to buy these newer laptops, higher price for Windows 11. And then you're going to have people that don't know what the fuck. Because literally, dude, I'm telling you right now, you use that thing, you're going to even be like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah. Especially, and it's so different from the base Windows in terms of just the way it looks. Your standard, like, anyone who, okay, so if you're running Windows 10 on a moderately new laptop or computer, right? And you're just using your computer, the thing updates because it's free, and they're going to push the shit out because that's what they did with Windows 10. Then what's going to happen? You're going to have these people who are like, what is this? How do I undo this? What is this whole thing?
Yeah.
So, yeah, no, this is,
They
what?
definitely copied Mac.
Does it feel like that? Okay. It looks like that.
Yeah, I shouldn't say it doesn't feel like Mac because it's so fucking bad, but just the layout.
Yeah.
Like the home.
The whole thing, yeah.
That's what is like. This is like, even Kelly's brother's like, they're copying Mac?
Yeah, that's weird.
So...
Okay, we're going to try some Windows 11 shit this weekend, guys, and we'll get some videos out on the main channel, and we will let you know a little bit more, because I need to try this fucking thing now. Like, I have the thing downloaded, I just need to try it. So, let's move into the next story here, though. What do we got?
So apparently, Apple is releasing their first MagSafe battery pack, which can be charged while it's on your iPhone if your iPhone is plugged into a power source. And then they said handset. Is that effectively your phone?
Yes.
Okay. So it looks like your phone has to at least go up to 80% before it starts charging the battery pack. But it will charge your battery pack along with your phone, and then your battery pack will emit, I think it was like 15 watts of charge. And maybe, Dom, you can explain to those of us who don't understand that kind of language what 15 watts of charge is. Like, how long does it take? How, like all the stuff.
15 watts of charge? Let's see here now. If it's plugged into a 20 watt or higher power adapter, it'll deliver. Oh, okay. So basically okay. So chargers deliver power in watts. And
Yes.
so I'm sure people have seen like 60 watt light bulbs and shit like that, right? Like, it's just a measure of power in a certain way. So you can plug in this battery, and then if you have your phone attached to the battery, the charge rate's going to be 15 watts. So to make a reference point of what that means, like the little original white cube chargers for like an iPhone, those were 5 watt. The ones that are currently included, the Type C ones, are 20 watt. I don't have it. I do have it here. These like power brick things and stuff like that. Like this particular one's 96 watts. So this is for a laptop specifically. The ones you get with Samsung phones, like this one, I believe is 30 watt. And so like it's basically just how much wattage is being delivered to the phone at one time. And so the higher the wattage, the faster it can charge. So in this particular
it's relatively fast.
It's relatively fast. Yeah, 15 watts is decent because like a lot of the wireless chargers, like those, like depending on if you have fast wireless charging, it could be 8 watts or 14 watts or 15 watts. So that's actually not too bad.
So what's the watts right now in those iPhone cases that charge your phone? The ones that, because you know what I'm talking about, right?
You talk about the case that already has a battery built in.
Exactly.
So what I believe that one does, I've never used one.
Me neither. I thought it charges your phone if you.
It does it directly. So whatever the power source is up to the maximum that the iPhone can support, and then the battery also gets charged as well.
Okay.
Or it may deliver full power at 20 watts fast charging. I have to look. I don't know off the top of my head.
Okay.
I mean, it's kind of cool that you could just slap a battery on the back and start charging.
I wonder how well it stays
How
on, though.
much is this fucking thing? Is my
It's
question.
$100.
99 specifically, but yeah.
I mean, how much?
And it came out on Tuesday,
Yeah.
just in case
Fucking
anybody wants to go buy it.
ridiculous.
Yeah, it's a little much.
That is too much. Like, I can understand. I would understand if they. I know a lot of people are like, "That's what I'm about to say. It's still expensive," and I get it, but in today's day and age, $50.
Yeah, I mean, even if you apply the apples, I would say like 70, like playing on the high end. To be fair, because it's like white and MagSafe and shit. Because it is MagSafe, so it'll magnetically stick to your phone.
I still say,
which is kind of cool.
I still say 50.
Because you're not digging into. I mean, and if it was the battery case thing, I think that thing should be 50. It's not. That's more that battery case thing is more than $50. And it should be because it doesn't have this. This is just a magnet, sticks to the back of your phone, which is cool.
Yeah.
But I do agree, $100 is like it's a little much. But
Yeah.
that's just what Apple does.
I
People
know.
are gonna buy this shit.
No, I mean that's not just Apple either. It's everybody. It's everybody.
It is. So okay, let's get into because I wanted to do comments on the last one, and I forgot. So we're gonna do some comments right now. Let's look because I'm actually a little scared to look at these comments here. Or Joey, do you? I don't know if I could read these out loud without laughing. Let's see. I'm going to pick... Who do we got here? So, Mike, Defiant Zombie. Windows 11 will be like Windows 8. Then there will be Windows 12, which everyone will move towards that, or everyone will learn Linux or convert to Shiver Mac. You know, with those fucking MacBooks, that MacBook Air, man, $700, 20 hours of battery life.
And with that,
And no fan.
and the new M2 chips they're talking about.
That's a whole I just wrote the script for this. I'll get into that. We'll get into that after the show. Let's see here now. So Sam said, "How do I know if I'm live?" And then Deku responded with, "Feel your jugular for your pulse." that was pretty good. That was pretty good. Sam, you just got to make sure the playhead is all the way at the end. I think I had said that in the chat as well. That was pretty good, though. That was pretty good, Deku.
There's also a button on the, if you look on the bottom left, up a tiny bit, to the right just a tiny bit, it'll say live. And if there's a red dot next to it, then you're live. And if there's not, then there's not. But you can click that and it will bring you to where the live is.
I do. You know what? That
I learned that from Dom Streams.
Did you read the Deku at the bottom here?
Which
He
one?
goes, "I thought magnets destroyed the wiring and battery packs and fried the computer chips."
No.
Yeah,
so,
I also thought batteries, magnets were bad.
So yes and no. So you can shield electronics from magnetic waves because effectively what they do is it's not so much that they fry them. If it's a very strong magnet, it can. But like a magnet will, because like it's electricity, right? And electricity moves, and as it moves, it has a magnetic field, like it's attracted. So if you bring a magnet to it, you're suddenly this thing that's operating on like electrical currents flowing a very specific way. Those currents stop flowing that way, so it interferes with that stuff. The way MagSafe and all that shit works, it's like shielded from the rest of it. So there are magnets inside, like you can get those. I don't know if you've ever seen those before, Aaron. It sounds like something your
Yes.
dad would have. It's like a sheet.
and you can put it over a magnet, and then you can like see the field. It like changes color and shape and shit when you put it by a magnet, showing you like where something's being magnetized. It's usually green. It sounds like something your dad would have. I don't know if you've ever seen one before.
It does sound like something that my dad would have, but I do not believe I have seen one before.
There's a few videos people putting them on the back of iPhone 12s. And you can see it. There's a ring of magnets around the thing. And they just shield it, basically. Now, how they shield it, I honestly have no idea. I've never looked it up on how they shield the ship. But, yeah, you can get magnets in electronics now. Again, it's not going to be like, world-ending James Bond villain-style magnets that are going to, pull fillings out from a half mile down the road.
No, but it will stop your pacemaker.
And it will mess up your pacemaker.
Yeah.
This is true. Hold on, my mic's doing that thing.
Hey, so Mike said, I didn't hear about this. Did you hear about the guy that was mining using a bunch of PS4s?
Crypto mining, huh?
Yeah.
That's clever, especially because you could jailbreak a PS4, and if you can install Linux on it, which I think they have, yeah, you could just run crypto mining on it. Why not? It's a low-power device that can crunch some numbers.
Should add that to your what to do with your old consoles video.
Yeah, right. Do an update on that, because I never would have thought about that, doing something like that. That is pretty cool. Playhead, stop playing with my head. Never. I will never, Willow.
Oh.
Never.
Oh, I see.
I hope you heard the one ball joke in the beginning too. I did that I wasn't going to do that, but Joey and I talked about it outside, and I was like, yeah, I'm going to do that.
Oh, Phil Spencer.
So we got the next story here. Phil Spencer says,
Hey,
yep.
excuse me. Yeah. Go ahead, Aaron.
So during an interview, Phil Spencer mentioned that they could take the adaptive triggers and what's the other one with the vibration-ness of it? It has a word.
It's just
There's a word
well,
for it. Is it in
I
here?
think it's called pleasure.
Ooh. No.
It's called...
Okay, I don't
Duh.
remember the other one. I lost it. It was in my head a minute ago. But where'd you go?
Sorry. Continue. Sorry.
You're okay. You're all good. So he had originally said a long time ago that he was hoping to be able to look at Sony's new hardware to see if there was anything that caught their eye. And the controller did catch their eye, and he specifically said, we're definitely thinking about different kinds of devices that can bring more games to more places, blah, blah, blah. There's probably some work that we'll do on the controller. I think Sony's done a nice job with their controller, and we kind of look at some of that and think that there are things that we should go do.
So it's a PS4 controller with Xbox.
Well,
Awesome.
that's
It's a Photoshop.
just the
No, I know. I'm joking.
awful.
I can see
Photoshop,
Xbox.
but-
I can see Xbox doing that.
Hey, I would love it. I have come to absolutely love the adaptive triggers and whatever that vibration thing is that I can't think of.
Aaron has played way more PS5 than I have. So, and you have used both consoles a shit ton. So give us
Haptic feedback.
Haptic feedback.
Yes,
That's it.
haptic
It's
feedback.
very haptic. It's very feedbacky.
It has more of a nuanced rumble. But
It's low mode.
With
Work your way up.
3 speeds.
oh yeah. Goes starts nice and romantic. But yeah, like it does really.
I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Can you do that for the camera? Because you are not on screen. Yes, exactly. It does really pull you into the game more than I would normally have expected.
Yeah.
Because especially when you're playing something like Call of Duty, you're not just like, ooh, triggers. You're like picking up a giant machine gun and it's heavy. Like it's heavy to pull the trigger, and then you have this short, I'm on the spot, I don't remember the names anymore.
Shortfall.
But you have like
Like a lighter pressure for little guns.
yeah, you have a smaller like semi-automatic or whatever.
Just gonna have to ignore them. It's very
and-
difficult. I know. You can do it.
or submachine gun, and then like all of the guns are like, let me restart that sentence. All of the triggers adapt to whatever gun you're picking up.
So
and
the
then,
weight is relative to the gun. The bigger the gun,
Yeah.
the heavier the weight.
yeah.
Do you find your hands get tired? I've heard this. I've seen this on a lot of comments. Okay, that was good. I can't blame him for laughing. I can't blame him for laughing at that. I can't actually blame him for that. Aaron, do your fingers get tired when you've worked
Quite often.
those triggers for a long extended play session?
No.
You don't find how long do you think you'd have to play for
Well-
your fingers to get tired?
See, it's tough because my fingers have a lot of experience. So it just like kind of comes naturally to me.
Oh, I can't do this anymore.
Now, do you find your left fingers get more tired or I can't.
Well,
I
the adaptiveness actually doesn't
took
move
us-
over to the left trigger. It's not that it doesn't exist,
But
but when
some
you're playing
games
Call
do.
of Duty,
right.
you're not shooting the gun with either trigger. So I actually can't answer that question because I haven't really played a lot of games
Mm-hmm.
that use the left trigger. So I'm just like sticking with my right hand,
So let's not. I know there's the
which
Xbox.
is a good thing I'm right-handed.
There. That last little bit, that was good. That was fucked up. That was pretty good. So okay, can you find anything? And it's okay if not, but I know there's a lot of people who like the Xbox out there. But the PS5 controller is I mean it's killing it right now.
Yeah.
Like I find it to be more comfortable. I know a lot of people that are online are saying it's more comfortable.
Yeah.
It looks cooler and it has a lot of really cool features. But is there anything positive you could say about the Xbox Series X controller?
Well,
And if not, that's okay.
to a degree,
You okay there, Joey?
because it's more of
Fucking hot in here.
it's more of an Xbox versus PlayStation thing altogether.
Mm-hmm.
Because with the Xbox controller, I personally like the joysticks both being down versus the just. I mean, I grew up playing mostly Xbox and PS1, of which the joysticks were like the Xbox One, where they were like both down, if I remember correctly. And so like that's just how I grew up
All right.
with the Joy-Cons. But that's not really a Series X thing. So when
Yeah.
it comes to Series X, like I do find it very comfortable, but I wouldn't say that there's anything that makes it stand out more from the PlayStation 1 other than it's just Xbox.
But you do prefer the PS5 controller though, like overall.
Oh, yeah.
Outside of the joystick configuration, which I've heard lots of people.
Although it's heavy.
The PS5 controller's heavy.
Yeah, the
a little
PS5
heavier.
controller
Yeah.
compared to the Xbox controller is heavier. And if anything, it would be the weight that makes it a little more tiring than the Xbox
Joey,
one.
he's gonna break. Okay, he's gonna.
Oh, I mean, I guess that does make sense.
He's gonna. It's a heavy load on her fingers.
Shut the fuck up.
Playtime is drastically reduced with the heavier.
Just can't go
I
that
can't.
long.
I can't finish that joke. Okay. Well, we'll see what Phil Spencer could do. Again, I like Phil Spencer. We've talked about him a lot.
Yeah, he's super cool.
He brings it. He's like, you know what? Sony's controllers killing it. Let's see what we can do. Let's see what we can do. And with the Xbox triggers as they are, like I can see them doing some like really crazy shit. But we'll see. Maybe it's too late. I don't know. We'll see.
It's not too late. If
Okay.
they make one, I'll buy it.
Yeah, maybe they'll
like,
make an
straight
elite. They'll add it to the Elite Series 3 controller. Which, speaking
But
of,
that's heavy.
it is heavy. I like that. I like a heavier controller. Joe, you would. You
He
like?
likes them really big so they fit in his hand better.
I can't do this segment right now.
You can't. Okay.
No, because there's a lot of
We're gonna let him.
things going through my head that I want to say,
He
but
just can't climb up the ladder.
Yeah,
just not
the
good enough.
climax
Straight.
of the situation.
It was
Yeah,
just. It was too
yeah,
big.
it was just all over.
It got over the place.
Yeah.
Damn it, you beat me to it. Okay. So the thing that so I want to talk about a little bit with this fucking Joy-Con drift shit because the Series Elite 2 controller has a
Ooh.
Joy-Con drift issue. PS5 controllers have a Joy-Con drift issue. Nintendo fucking Switch Joy-Cons have a fucking drift issue. You know, yes.
On that, sorry, I got really excited
okay.
to throw this in here, like, in the moment. The Nintendo did confirm that the Joy-Cons for the OLED Switch are the same Joy-Cons that they've been using.
Yes, and I heard that as well. And the fix is you can send your
Speaking of
fucking
drift.
busted Joy-Cons into Nintendo rather than them using a different Joy-Con. What the fuck is this?
The drift.
With this fucking shit. With
We're all living in Fast and Furious.
why? Why is it that fucking this is like such a basic ass fucking technology we've had since the 90s? Why is this like? Why do we continue to get these fucking drifty ass controllers? Mind you, PS4
That
controllers.
is a good question. I
Xbox
never
360
experienced drift until recently.
Yeah, it's like they went. It's like some manufacturer out there said, Yeah, we found a really cheap way to do it. We're gonna get them to you. We're gonna get them to you real cheap. We're gonna get them to you. We're gonna sell them to you. You get fucking, you get $9.99 a dozen. You give one to your mother, and they fucking, drift. And what the fuck is it? Especially when the controllers are $75 fucking dollars.
That's because they're made in Tokyo.
I don't think they are. Oh, that was clever. You got jokes. You got jokes. I'm not gonna say anything because I'm afraid that you're gonna break. Because you're like right as Mike said, you are one step closer to the edge, and he's about to break. Oh no,
That's a Linkin Park song.
It is.
Oh, I don't know that. I didn't listen to Linkin Park.
Yes, you did. You're a liar. You
No,
told me
I. And drive so hard.
See,
We're gonna
you
get a
knew
copyright
that song.
strike. No,
You
we
knew
just
that song,
we got a
see?
copyright clip. Everybody knows that song.
Not everybody.
Maybe not. I'm not gonna say that. Okay. Well, since we're talking about the chat here, apparently Watching Willow is asking us if we're all hiring.
I already hired him.
You mean you hired him?
Yeah, I hired him and Corey.
so is Corey. PS5 is better, in Corey's opinion. And then, yay, he's hired. And then Willow said, thank God. And now, if you ain't out of control, you ain't in control. I feel like that's a Wu-Tang lyric. Or Nas. It just sounds like one of those things. What?
If it don't fit, then you must have quit.
That's okay. That's different. That's
Why did
that's
you
OJ.
get- Why did you get so serious?
Well, because now I mean
You
you
look sad.
Why so serious?
You want to talk about it, OJ?
you call me OJ.
I mean, you kind of look like him.
I don't look
No.
anything like Orenthal J. Simpson. No,
Is that his name? Orenthal?
I believe so. Yes. Yeah, it's Orenthal, right?
I don't know. I
So
just,
it don't matter.
OJ.
I'm not talking about fucking
His
OJ.
name is Orange Juice.
So we got the okay. So yeah, they. I hear a cat snoring in the background too. Okay, let's go to the next story because we have 17 and a half minutes left in the show. So,
Yay!
what do we got up next?
Aaron.
Okay, so that was funny.
Something
There's-
for the parents.
Shut the
Yes.
fuck up and let Aaron talk.
There's going to be a new update to Xbox that will allow parents to restrict the amount of money their kids spend while using Xbox on microtransactions
Oh.
and possibly even more transactions. But you can set like a spending limit.
Oh, it sucks to be you, Dom. Aaron can put up.
Did you put a spending limit on my account?
Yeah.
Which we're not even in a family plan.
Yeah.
So she's gonna put a spending limit.
Yeah. And she's gonna also make sure put a time limit of how much you play.
A time limit too, huh?
Yeah.
I don't even really play Xbox all that often, so it
Doesn't
affect me.
matter.
Doesn't affect
On
me.
your PlayStation too.
It doesn't work on PlayStation. So it clearly says new Xbox update. Will
I know
allow
that, but there's a
parents-
PlayStation.
Really? Where does this? Where we see PlayStation somewhere? I don't see any PlayStation somewhere.
Why are you talking so fast? Like you want?
Because there's like
Are
90
you
thoughts.
scared that Aaron's gonna
Shut the hell up.
do that to you?
You are a dick.
Thank you.
She's
I
not a
have
dick.
one.
Look, I think it's interesting.
No, you don't.
I really don't. But the
Why do
okay.
you lie to the people?
I'm not lying to the people. What I really want to get into is the microtransaction shit because why the fuck is this such a common thing and yet everybody seems to hate it? Everybody I talk to seems to hate this shit. But there's like a small percentage of people. Freaking okay. Sam was telling me that he buys a shit ton of those Call of Duty things.
Me too.
And that's how Activision makes their money.
I mean, if you're not that good at the game, yeah, you need to buy stuff.
But Sam's very good at that game.
No, it's
Or no,
it's
I think he
like
buys the
costumes
FIFA
and
ones.
stuff, so.
I think he buys the FIFA.
Sam, don't be talking about Sam. Okay, Sam's not here to defend him.
He's right. What? Chaz is saying lies.
Lies. See?
Lies about what? This isn't in real time. There's like a 30-second delay.
See? Lies.
Lies about what?
You. But Aaron, what do you buy at Call of Duty?
I buy the season pass.
There you go.
And what is the season pass?
You know why I know why you buy the season pass, so you can change their outfits.
And my guns. But yes, I buy the
Mostly
season
their
pass.
outfits.
Well, I buy the season pass for a few reasons. One, because it gives me more things to customize. And then two, because I am like an achievement whore. And so being able to put I finished season 1, finished 2, season 2, season 3, season 4, season 5, and like it just like it makes me feel complete to have actually like properly done things.
So Dom doesn't make you feel complete.
Oh, wrong camera. It went black.
You went black?
That
Which camera?
comment.
I went to Manny.
You went to Mandy's camera. It's
My finger slipped.
Oh yeah,
Did
there's
it.
a black screen.
I mean, I guess you got to play with the controller a little bit more.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you know.
yeah. Well, I got to use more than just my first 2 fingers
Yeah, sometimes you gotta use 4.
because it's my
Fingers.
pinky that slipped. So I got to learn to use my pinky.
Must be a little wet over there.
Joey, why did you say that?
Moist.
I have to hold it. That word doesn't affect me
I
the way it
know.
affects other people. It's weird.
Me either.
I'm not going to say the words that.
I don't think I have any.
There's one word that has a really I don't like. Okay. I mean, this one's cool, but microtransactions. You know what?
Yeah.
Give your kid
Yeah.
a gift card, but
Yeah.
it is
But
what it is.
or like Mike said, or just don't let your kid have your credit card.
There's that too.
T. Yes.
There is that too.
Are you broken over there?
Yes.
I was trying to do the cha-ching, like right on the money.
Oh.
And then I realized I did it backwards, and then it just like never finished because.
So you became a tap dancer with your mouth?
And
Yeah.
watching Willow here saying that cosmetics in game have become very important. Have become more important than overall gameplay, and I agree.
Yeah, they kind of have.
They kind of have
It's
how
a
you.
fault.
It's a fashion thing.
It's a personal fault.
It's like, well, I can't be good at the game, so let me look good at the game.
Or you can be good at the game
Yeah.
while you look good.
There's that too.
I
Because
mean, I will say
that's what I
this.
do.
The season pass stuff for Call of Duty, at least they give you the guns that you get on the season pass.
They're cool.
They're cool. Like I can't disagree with it.
Right.
And which I didn't get. Did you get by chance Rambo and Bruce Die Hard? Oh, yeah. Dom and Call of Duty had a 80s theme thing, and it had Rambo and John McClane, like Bruce Willis from Die Hard, as characters
In
in Call of Duty.
no
Cold
shit.
War. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I think I saw the Rambo thing. I
Yeah.
think I did see the Rambo thing.
They're like beginning season things. They're like small chapters that they put in the season of little special events.
But do you get to keep those characters?
I believe so. I don't know. I don't play often enough to actually finish one of them.
Because I would love
So.
to have Rambo.
You'd play. Call
It's
of Duty.
never over.
Wait, wasn't it First Blood?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's okay.
It's never over.
I didn't see that part.
Wait,
I've
can
never
you
seen
do that
Rambo.
one more time?
No. New Xbox update will allow parents.
We
set
just
limits
read
to
this
keep
already.
their- Oh, well.
We're on this story. Okay.
Oh. What's wrong with you now?
Nothing. I'm
I
still
can't see the chat.
I'm still rolling on just we went from chipmunks to
Fingers.
eat my stun spore, and then and then fingers and fingering, and it just the triggers context. And
Oh wait, is that what we were talking about?
anyway,
Fingers?
okay. So
Fingering?
we have so small announcement. Joe, you're gonna be excited. You're gonna be excited. Shut the fuck. You peaked the microphones. You blew out the head. I did, if anyone remembers, last week we talked about that phone.
No.
The Sony phone.
The Xperia Mark III. Xperia
Oh,
something.
yeah, I remember, Aaron.
You're a
Thank
piece of
you.
shit.
Oh.
I managed to lock in a pre-order, and it will be here August 26th.
Aaron, that is awesome.
Shut the fuck.
Thanks.
That is
I
awesome.
worked really hard on that.
I'm sure. No, I know you work very hard on this, all this stuff. You know that?
It's
I do all of it.
I mean, yeah, I know you do all of it. And you
I sit in front of the camera. I just put on a Dom face.
yeah, and then you just asked Dom for
puts
one,
on a Dom face.
and you asked
That's
Dom
what you do.
to do one.
Do my
thing.
voice right now.
Well, see, I just did.
So you said to yourself to do my voice just now?
Well, yeah, because if I'm putting on a Dom act, then I wouldn't like talk to myself. Like I
Let's
wouldn't.
talk
I wouldn't
at the same
talk
time.
to you.
Harmonize with me.
Wait.
Okay.
Is this completing the circuit or
You start.
completing?
You give me my cue, and I'll join in on you.
No, we have to have like an actual thing that we're going to say together so that we can harmonize. Because we can't just like follow and pretend that.
Okay, say fingers. 1, 2, 3. What happened?
Exactly.
Well, I know that he's not gonna say anything, so I'm just putting on my Dom face.
Oh,
It's a very interesting. Did you switch to me, and then you said that was? You know what? I'm done with this bit. You
all
guys
I
are
know, Aaron, is you asked Dom to do one thing, and that was the video stuff, and he fucked that up.
Fuck you. I got the phone. It's gonna be here.
Aaron got the phone.
As a matter of fact, they gave free. You know the Sony earbuds that are the AirPods competitors that a lot of reviewers like. There's a free set of those that came with it. They got shipped. They're here today.
Well, I'm really happy.
Oh, they are?
Yeah.
I'm really happy for Aaron. That's awesome.
I am losing it a bit, Corey. I am losing it. So that phone will come in. We're gonna do a review. We're gonna do a whole thing. It's gonna be very cool. I'm really excited. I'm literally gonna give the phone to Aaron, run around and take pictures all damn day, because it's like that phone.
It's gonna be fun.
So what? Aaron's your little like.
No,
pet?
she loves to take pictures. That's
I do.
her thing.
I do.
I know she.
I love to shoot video.
But I love how
She
you're
loves
like, I'm gonna let Aaron take the phone and shoot it. Did it? Like,
How else would she get it if I don't let her take the phone? How would
let
she-
her? Let her? Really?
We have that next story. Oh, Joey, I don't know if you saw this one that got sent out in the email, but this one.
I
Okay,
didn't see any of the emails.
hold on. Before you pull it up, I have to ask him. Okay, do you remember we talked about this once? LG a few years ago introduced a TV that rolls out of the speaker. It's a flat
Yeah.
TV. They announced the price. I want you to take a guess as to what that price is. And hopefully we have some footage we'll be able to show you guys, because it's a really fucking cool TV.
20,000.
You think 20? We got a keycat. What is
Hey!
keycat? Why do you always want to be on the show, man?
I don't have
You don't
Manny and Kyle's cameras.
You don't
to
have those
show 'em.
cameras. You got Joey's camera. Okay. Aaron, you want to reveal the price?
Do I ever?
So-
$100,000.
Right? Doesn't that like? Yeah, thank you. Yeah, Joey's stroking out while he's petting a cat.
Kitty.
Okay. Hopefully we have. Is there any video in that of the unit itself? Here, let me
So,
get
Dom,
you.
are you
We
gonna
might have to
get
pull up a
this for
YouTube
the
video.
channel?
No, I'm not gonna get this. I wouldn't even get it for myself. I'm not gonna spend. Here we go. I'm not gonna spend $100,000 on a fucking OLED screen. I might have to fast forward past this guy, whatever he's got going on. All that needs to go. Hopefully we can get a demo of the thing. Okay, look at. Yeah, here we go. Okay, so it's a really cool concept. What the? With this, there we go. Okay, now it's going back in.
Did he just have his teeth done or something?
What is going?
I don't know what its problem is.
Engadget
It just-
really wants us to hear this, what this guy has to say. Here we go. Okay, here we go. We can look at this. See, look it. The TV comes out of, and then they put a freaking intro.
There you go. Oh,
We're gonna have to pre-write the fucking show, like 3 weeks. There you go. See, okay. The TV. Don't touch the iPad, Aaron. The TV goes in and out of, which is a really cool technology. But 100 grand, and I think it's 55 inches. Where does? Oh, 65 inches. It's 65 inches. $100,000 for a 65-inch OLED TV, and all it does is roll. It's very cool rolling, and I definitely see like 5 figures for sure. 15,000, 18,000, 20,000. 100 grand for 65-inch fucking television?
Hey, that's
What?
pretty cool.
Chase loan rates are at what right now?
If you have to ask that question, they ain't giving you fucking one for no goddamn TV. I'll tell you that much right now. Fucking thing. They'll probably sell a few thousand of them,
And then cancel it.
and then that'll be the end of it. And honestly, the Samsung Wall,
Why
which
is it 100? Is there any have they said why it's so high? Is it because of the? I'm guessing it's because of the mechanics inside of it
yeah,
that they got from Taiwan.
I'm gonna let that one go. But
I'm being serious.
Taiwan, I mean, if it was a Taiwan R&D company that did all the that basically made it for LG and they just put their name on it, sure.
I guarantee it's either from Taiwan or China.
Well, no, where it got manufactured and where it got developed are two different things.
What I'm saying is they got the parts and doing all this shit.
They may have gotten the parts,
For
but they have to
cheap.
tell the manufacturer how the parts need to be manufactured. That's
So
the thing.
That makes it okay to make it $100,000.
Well, depending on, I mean, think about it. It is a six, so it's a six. I will give them this. It has to be expensive for sure because they're taking an entire panel
Okay, I
and
can
rolling it
I can
into a
understand
speaker.
20,
I can understand-
30,000
I
at
can-
the most.
I can.
But
100 is ridiculous.
100,000?
It's ridiculous, and it's a novelty item. They probably know that there's only even at $30,000. They probably thought to themselves, anyone who could buy it at $30,000 would probably buy it at $100,000. Like no mid-level, no upper middle class person is buying that fucking TV. You are in the upper wealthy. If you need a 65-inch TV that
You're in the
rolls,
1%.
you're in the 1%. So fuck it, why not? Now we get news headlines. It's $100,000. Then we'll make a smaller one a few years later, you know, and
So if you guys would like to see this TV live, we need
Get
more
the fuck
subscribers.
Yeah. Oh yes. No, Joey's correct. Joey is correct. Cat cam or we riot. That is.
Cat.
I don't know why he keeps jumping up every week. Every
He
week.
wants to be part of the show, man.
I'm gonna have to get. Yeah, we should have set up the cameras for. That's okay.
We should have. I wasn't thinking about KeyCat.
I mean, it is what it is.
It is.
And you know what? At the same time, we got to think about this. It's a new thing, right? Remember when plasma TVs first came out?
Oh yeah.
Remember how
Yeah.
much they were?
Oh yeah, they're expensive,
Yeah.
and they were small.
So
35 inches.
my thinking is,
Heavy.
5-10 years from now, you'll be able to buy that thing fucking same price as you can buy a TV right now.
Yeah. And I mean, I love the concept and the foldable OLED stuff and the idea that anything can be a TV. Because what I do really like about it is like, ignoring the price, you could throw it into like a guest room or something, or with a picture behind it, and then you don't always, you don't have this wall space always covered up by a TV. When you need a TV, you have a TV.
You know what I would
It's
pay
cool.
$100,000 for? A TV that you can slap onto the wall and you can make it as big as you want.
And see, Samsung made the wall, but it doesn't cost $100,000.
But no, you make the TV as big.
You can. It's a modular panel TV. You buy as many panels as you need.
I'm talking about. I know there's no such thing in the technology. It'll probably never be there. I'm talking about one TV.
One panel? Oh.
You slap it on there, right? And I'm
Yeah, I
talking
know
about, and then you could stretch it for as long as you want.
Oh well, that's
kind
a
of
totally
like your
different.
phone thing that you
Yeah,
throw at the wall.
you can stretch. If you can stretch the panel, that would be cool. Now, how they would do that, I don't know. But the
stretch it.
next best thing is the wall, because you get a bunch of like 30-inch panels or whatever,
Yeah.
and you can cascade them
But how much are those panels?
$18,000 per panel.
per panel. Oh, never.
Holy!
How big is
fuck.
each panel?
It is.
I didn't think they were 18 grand. I thought they were flatter than that. Fuck you, Samsung. $18,000.
I don't see. Do we see anything that says
Go to feet. Is there a specs? We're just looking for specs. Great look. Total solution. LG catalog for some reason.
There we go.
Let's see. How big is the thing?
This.
That is what the fuck. Hold on, let me get my. What is 807? I'm not gonna do Pythagorean. Is there a normal? What is? Oh, let me just get the height. Hold on. What is that? 400 what millimeters
The dimension is 36.4 inch.
per cabinet? Is that the? I'm hoping that's 36 inches.
36 inches per cabinet, and I believe that
So
this
that's per
is more than
TV.
likely one cabinet.
So So you would need 4 of them to get a 72-inch screen if we're reading that right. And
Wait.
at that point,
4.
because it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Because it
Oh, I
cascades.
see what you're
The
saying.
panels cascade. So you need 2.
I
You
see
need
what
you
you're
need
saying.
4. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that'll give you. No, at that point, I mean that's ridiculous. And they demoed a 303-inch one at CES. Yeah, it was an entire like 9-foot wall TV. And because of the way the panel's designed, the pixels go right to the very edge. So when you see, there it is. Yeah, it's just one big ass screen. That is the thing you're talking about. Now you can't just slap it on. I mean, fucking $18,000 per panel. It is really cool though.
I want that.
Yeah. No, I would. Now that's cool.
How much?
You
is
can't even
that?
tell that they're panels.
Right.
Is that 1.5 million?
It's
No,
583 inches.
Oh, so these are all TVs together.
Yeah, these are all separate panels that make up that little
Oh,
panel.
Hell no!
So they probably come in and install this shit.
For 300 and something, you know how much it's gonna cost? It's gonna cost
Oh.
more than the fucking.
It'll cost fucking house more than your house. It'll be a shit ton.
I wouldn't even have. I couldn't even put it in my house.
You can't. Well, okay. So you don't need to make it that big.
But I want that.
Well, then you can't have
Ooh,
it
I
that
could
big.
put it on the ceiling.
You're a weirdo. You would put it on the ceiling. Okay. Well, we have 40 seconds left. Any final thoughts?
You're an asshole.
That's fine. Aaron, my mom.
It's wonderful.
Oh, that was great.
She just swung at that. Okay, guys. We're going to go ahead and step out of the show, so please make sure you hit that like button. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in. Sorry about chipmunk mode in the beginning.
Sorry for Dom's
Shut the fu-
unprofessionalism and not knowing what the hell he was doing.
We will get a pre-check installed.
Sorry,
I
I had
fired
to listen
you.
to these two assholes.
Yeah, you gonna take that? You gonna take that from an Aaron? Anyway, guys, we got to get out of here.
Take that from an Aaron.
Thank you for tuning in. Love seeing you guys. We will see you next week again. Or no, are we off next week? So we're off next week, guys. We are off next week because Joey won't be here, and I don't think.
And you guys won't tune in without me, so I really appreciate that.
Anyway, guys, we'll talk to you soon.
Take care, guys.
Later.
Fuck you, Dom.